Hey, what's up guys? It's Jay Air with TCG here, bringing you part 2 of my Watch Me Play. And in this part, I'll be showing you how I build the deck. I would say how to build a deck, but there's a bunch of different ways. And if I have any expert or elite players watching me, they may have something to say about how I make a deck. But you're going to go to cards, and you're going to go to deck manager. It was only fitting that we had that Blastoise in the background. Now, you go to create a new deck. Here are all my decks that I've bought and put in, and my other decks that I've tried making and don't work too well. But you're going to click on create a new deck. There's Deck Wizard, and I haven't really used it, but you would basically choose 2 Pokemon, and it would just randomly select cards that go with the 2 Pokemon you've chosen, or the 2 cards you've chosen. Not too great. I mean, it's great if you just want to, dive right into it. But otherwise, you should go to standard. With standard, that's just all the cards that are legal as of right now. Because sets are constantly recycling, and some cards become illegal after a certain amount of time. So you would just, see stuff like this. If you wanted to see old cards, though, and make a deck with old cards, then you would go to unlimited. And that's just pretty self-explanatory. Now here you just go to standard. I'll be making a standard deck because that's what I like to play in. I know I'd probably get more people to play against me in standard. First thing I want to do is go to filters. Here, make sure standard's checked. And I want to make a water deck. So I'm just going to click on the water energy and click accept. And now everything that shows up will be all the water cards I have. And I'm not exactly sure what kind of deck I want to make, but I do know that I want it to be water. So I've got 3 Greninjas now, and Greninja's just a beast. So I want to make a deck revolving around him, and I'm gonna put in how many Frogadiers? 2 or 1? I'm gonna go. Let's go 1. We'll see if we have space afterwards. I'm gonna throw in 3 Froakies. You know what? I'm gonna play it safe. Go 4 Froakies. The reason I'm doing 4, 1, 3 is because you may be saying, hey, you only got 1 Frogadier. How the hell are you gonna evolve? But with rare candies, like better players would use, you just bypass that and just straight evolve to Greninjas. How rare candies work in this game, not like an actual game, but that's how it works here. Now Empoleon's pretty good. If I have a bench heavy deck, I could use him. Even then, I could also use him as a tech. Should I? I don't think I really have an option right here. I don't have much else to use, so let me just scroll over to Prinplup. Where are you? P. There we go. So, same thing with Empoleon. Just 1 Prinplup should do, and I'll only throw in 3 Piplups. So here I'm at 14 Pokemon. I've got 7 basics. So that gives me a little more than a 10% chance to draw a basic on the first turn, which isn't that great. What'd I just say? 10% chance to draw a basic. I don't think that's right. Anyways, ignore my math. And I'm gonna throw in 2 Suicunes. I may just throw in 1, but since I said, like I said in my other deck, Suicune cannot be affected by EX Pokemon. He can't be damaged by it, and since so many decks, especially online, are EX heavy, you should have 1 if you run a water deck, maybe even 2. I actually played this guy at my local card shop, and he ran an EX full deck. And once I brought out Suicune, he just quit because he knew he couldn't kill me. He threw in a Snorlax in his deck, and the Snorlax killed my Suicune, and I lost. Because he had that enormous EX bench just ready for me. But back to the decks. Alright, so we got 4 Froakies, we got 1 Frogadier, we got 3 Greninjas, and we got our 2 Empoleons. And I think the good thing about this deck is we're not going to need too many energies, because if we do need to attack, Greninja just needs 1, and Napoleon just needs 1. Suicune needs 3, but we will only use him on special occasions. Not that special, since the X's are very, very common. Now, I could add a Lapras. If I get him first turn, I give him a Water Energy and I get 2 basics. Since I am running a Stage 2 deck, it may be interesting to put him in. But I'm already at 16 Pokemon. I'm going to go 18 Pokemon. So I'll throw in 1 Lapras and a Keldeo. I could throw in another one, but let's just go next to the trainers. We'll see what I can do afterwards. So first thing I want to do, right off the bat, before I even forget, is to add my rare candies. And this is ordered right. Where are you? There we go. Okay, so I've got 4. And with a deck like this, I'm going to throw in 3. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to throw in a random receiver just right now because I don't have enough supporters to make up for it. I'm throwing 5 Sycamores. I mean, I have 5 Sycamores. I'm throwing in 4. You can only have 4 of any card in your deck. And I'm going to throw in 2 Ns. I wish I had 4, but I only have 2. I'm going to throw in some... Oh, okay, I do have Muscle Bands. But I guess the one the guy asked for was... Idiot. Alright, I'm going to throw in some Muscle Bands because my Pokemon aren't that strong. They're mostly just, you know, used to spread around the damage. In fact, I may throw in another one. Let's just continue. We got Max 5, Max Potion, only have 1 EX in there. Who else? I guess a Max Potion couldn't be too bad. I mean, if I have a Greninja, healing is 1 energy to attack, so I could, you know, heal up, discard 1, and just give him another one. Same thing with Napoleon. Level Ball. Now that I do have a deck filled with weaker Pokemon, HP 50, what Level Ball does is allows me to search my deck and get a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. So I'd be able to get a Frogadier, a Froakie, my Piplups, or my Prinplups. And that's really important, especially since I don't have too many Ultra Balls. I think I have 1. So I'm going to throw in 2 Level Balls. With the Heavy Ball, let me just check the retreat costs. With Heavy Ball, I can get a Pokemon with a retreat cost of 3 or higher. So, you know, we got 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, Heavy Ball isn't going to do much in my deck. Great Ball. Great Ball's alright. I mean, I've heard good and bad things about Great Ball. We'll just continue. Experience Share. I think I might just throw 1 in there in case I have a Keldeo on the bench. That way, whatever gets killed can also get an energy. Give an energy to Keldeo. Evo Soda. Now this, all I hear whenever I hear like someone who's good talk about this game, play, and he talks about Evo Soda, they always say Evo Soda's trash, Evo Soda sucks. I think it's bad when it comes to EX decks, but since I only have 1 EX in my deck, I'm gonna throw in an Evo Soda. I'm gonna throw in 2 actually. Which actually might not be too great since I'm rare candying. I'm just gonna, you know what, 1's fine. I'm gonna need some energy retrieval since I will be discarding. I'll put 2 in there. Elisa will give me 3, but I don't need that. Charon, Cassius, or Cassius. Should I throw a Cassius in my deck? Shuffle 1 of your Pokemon all cards attachment into your deck. I will not throw in a Cassius. I guess that would only be good against my Keldeo. I mean, I usually think this would be good with EXs. For a supporter slot, I don't think so. I'll throw in the only Ultra Ball I have. I wish I had more, but I don't. Team Flare Grunt, that's not great. I'll throw in a Switch with Chikorita. Super Potion, Skyla. I'll throw in both Skylas. That's important. Skyro Bridge, I don't really run basics. But when you play a stadium onto the field, you actually get rid of whatever your opponent has a stadium, and there's some nasty stadiums out there, so I'll throw one in there in case I ever need to replace what my opponent has. Shauna, this is really important. This is one of the better supporters. I'm just gonna throw in 4 in there that I actually have. Red card. This is a just disruption card. You get it first turn, use it on your opponent, and now he goes from 6 cards to 4. And I guess the only thing left to add is some Professor's Letters. Throw in 2. Because we are going to be needing energies. Now here comes the tricky part. I'm just going to add until I have 60 here, so 11 water energies. This is not a good amount of water energies, especially since I'm going to be discarding them. Look how many trainers I have, 31. Let's see if we can get rid of some stuff that isn't that important. Muscle Band, I would need this. Experience Share would only come in handy in certain moments. I do need these. Ultra Ball is important. Red card. Rare Candy, I do need the Rare Candy. Random Receiver is important. Max Potion. Level Ball, Evo Soda. Okay, I'm gonna say bye to the Evo Soda. And Pokemon. Maybe I just need 3 Froakies. And that would bring up my water total to 14. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So this is what our deck looks like right now. Let's see if we can get everything in one. I guess it looks alright. Usually your deck has to have a main focus. What are you going for? And my focus is, for little energies, spread around the damage, and, just hit hard, try to get the muscle bands. Now the only thing is I wish I had a Curum. That would really help. I wish I also had a timer so I can see how long I've been talking for. But alright, let's just try this out. You go over to save, pick your coin. I'm gonna pick my Rayquaza coin because I am a 3rd gen kind of guy. My first game was actually Ruby. I mean, I played Heart Gold. I did have Heart Gold, but I played Gold and Silver, mostly on my cousin's Game Boy Color. That interesting enough, if you guys want to hear a quick story, let me just while I choose my deck box. I slept over my, let's just say, I'll just say their names. Who cares? I slept over my cousin Stefan and Joel's house. Now, when I was over there, my cousin Steven let me borrow his Game Boy Color, and in it was gold. And I forgot to name my deck. It's now called Deck 3. Well, he let me borrow it, like the nice guy that he is. And they lived, Stefan and Joel, they lived in apartments. They lived in an apartment complex. What should we call this? Let's just call this, I don't even know. Greninjolion? Emp Ninja? Let's just go with Emp Ninja. Alright. So yeah, so my cousin Stefan Joel live in an apartment complex. And we live in Houston. And it wasn't the best apartment complex. There is better ones. They live in a better place now. But that place starts to get ghetto after a while. And let me just go to versus. We're gonna test the deck. I'll go to random battle, select game type. Let's go to practice because I'm practicing with this deck, guys. Don't judge me too hard. And I go to Imp Ninja. See, now you have standard and limited. It qualifies for both. I have 0 wins with it. They have 3 with this and 3 with this. Alright, so let's play now. So back to the story. They lived in some ghetto apartments. I'm just gonna say it straight. Looking back at it now, they were pretty ghetto. And they had a friend. They had a black friend who was pretty cool. He was a pretty cool guy, but he had I guess also a cousin. I don't know, but this guy was kind of crazy. I mean, for our age, we're only like 10 or something, but he was a little weird. So he leaves. It's just me and my two cousins at their apartment, and they're like, "Oh look, our friend's cousin's coming over." Um, and I was like, "Okay, cool." And they're like, "Hey, but hide your stuff because this guy likes to steal." And I was like, "Oh, awesome! Just let him in your house. That's perfect." Okay, look, I didn't get a basic. That's not good. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll hide my cousin's Game Boy Color. I go into my cousin's parents' room, and God, this guy's already setting up. I go into my cousin's parents' room, and I hide the Game Boy Color with gold inside their drawer. So I'm thinking, if this kid steals, the one place he's not gonna have the balls to go into is their parents' house. I mean, their parents' room. And so, he comes over, yada, yada, yada. He's only there for like 5 minutes. I swore I was watching him the whole time. But I guess I wasn't. Because right when he leaves, I go to grab the Game Boy Color, and it's missing. I put it in his parents' bedroom drawer, and it's gone. And I was just like, Steven's going to kill me. Like, what do I tell him? Like, I let a guy steal it? It wasn't on purpose, but... Okay, but that ends my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. The moral of the story is, when someone says this guy likes to steal, put it in your pockets, because it's more than likely he's not going to try to steal from your pockets with you in your pants. Why did I say that? Alright, so I'm going to give Lapras a water. He's already got his Tornadus EX out. He's giving him a plasma energy, I believe. Yep. He's probably gonna use. Did he use Windfall? He didn't use Windfall. He's giving him a giant cape. He's got his Giratina EX out, his Moltres EX out, and his Riolu. So this guy, I don't even know what to say. He likes EXs. He's the guy who goes and plays the VGC, the video game, and makes his deck Aegislash, Talonflame, Rotom Wash. What else gets used a lot? I call them Shofu Pokemon, because as much as like watching Shofu and all his videos, it seems like all people use is whatever he does. Like, oh dang, look, Shofu's using this, I guess I'll use it too. But I mean, there's a reason he used those Pokemon. They're good. So I'm just gonna random receiver here, because obviously I am not paying attention to what I'm doing. I did that randomly, and look what I got for it. 3 Shaunas. I don't want to red card him. Let me just get back to the battle real quick, guys. I don't want to red card him because he has 4 cards already. So that's just going to put him back at 4. I could change it, what he has potentially, most likely. But that's not going to be great. I do have a Froakie with a level ball. I do have a Lapras that I'm going to call for family. But first, I'm going to Shauna, try to get some more stuff on my bench. So I do get this, like a Suicune, and I get another one, which is great because look at all these EXs. This guy, he's just a fun guy to play with. So I'm going to use Call for Family. That gets me 2 basics, and I'm going to get me a Keldeo and a Piplup. And I got my Froakies, I got my Suicunes, got my Piplup and my Keldeo, and I got a Lapras who is going to die. Okay, so he's probably playing Spursha City Gym. Yep, there it is. So now all normal cards get plus 20 HP. He didn't give him an energy, but he did evolve into... Oh, son of a bitch! Well, this is embarrassing. I don't know why it keeps crashing. It was 100% perfectly fine for me. And then one day, they updated, which was like a couple days ago. And since then, it crashes all the time. Come on, Pokemon, get this shit together. Let me just try to reopen this. I'll probably cut. I'll probably play that Totodile. Please stand by. Actually, you know what? Future Josh, throw it up. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's hope that it doesn't crash again. I'll probably just try to make the battle as quick as possible. Go to player versus player, click random, go back to practice, and go back to my Imp Ninja deck, because that's obviously not interesting. Look, I have the advantage again. I don't know what decides that. Now I get to choose. Now, before I click anything, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, this game does not like me when it becomes my choice to flip a coin. I'm going to choose heads, and I don't think I've ever seen it become heads when I click heads. So let's see if this is the first time. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. I might as well just click tails because it would give me heads. It just doesn't like me. It saw that I had the advantage for some reason, and Alright, now a good thing about stuff like this is, okay, first of all, this guy's not getting basics, which means that his deck's going to be pretty interesting. But it also showed me that he's got Greninja and Dusclops, which means he's probably running a Greninja Dusknoir deck. He's going to hit me with the Water Shuriken and use Dusknoir to spread it all into one Pokemon. I'm going to lead off with my Piplup, because I'd rather have him die in case anything than my Froakie. But I do have the Empoleon. Well, you know what? That's good. That's good. He did not draw a card. I mean, he did not draw a basic, so that gives me an option to take an extra card. And you know what? I'm going to take it. And he didn't do it again, so I'll take another one, and I'll take another one. So I get plus 3 cards. I guess he did not draw a basic again. Don't show this again. Okay, thank you. What just happened? Okay, I don't understand what's going on. But he played a Froakie. Jeez, look at my hand now. It's huge. If he red cards me, I'll be sad. Okay, so he Junipers. He's going to discard his hand and draw 7. He's going to level ball, probably get a... He's probably going to get a Duskull. Yeah, there we go, Duskull. I'm glad I haven't seen any EXs, though. I really like these interesting decks that play without him. So he gets tails. If he would have got heads, he would have to switch this Pokemon. Can I already evolve? Did I go first? No, I didn't go first. Why is it giving me the option to evolve? I am really confused, guys, but I'm going to take advantage of it and evolve. Apparently I can also evolve to Empoleon. Odd. Very, very odd. Give Empoleon a water. I guess that whole energy thing, I tried attacking for some reason. The game told me, you know, hey, you need energy. And I was like, okay, and it said, alright, well, you skipped your turn. So I give my Empoleon a water energy. And he's going to do 30 damage. I'm going to give him a Muscle Band to make it 50. I'm already going to knock out this Froakie. But I do want to get some more stuff on the bench. I could Sycamore, or I could N. He already has 5. I'd be helping him out. But I don't want to discard this Empoleon because I don't have any revives or max revives in my deck. So I'm just going to end in case I need that Empoleon. I'm not going to play this right away because I don't need it. But I'll play it in case he plays something of his own. So I'll play Piplup. And I am going to dive draw. I discard a card from my hand and discard a water energy, and I get to draw 2. So I get a Muscle Band and a Sycamore, which will come in handy next turn. I was hoping to get in the Pokemon and put it on the bench, but it's all good because I'm going to destroy this Froakie with my attack command. 480. Brings out his other Froakie. So obviously he's got a Suicune. He's obviously going to want to keep his Duskull on the bench because Dusknoir usually does not attack. He's usually just on the bench. Look, speaking of Dusknoir. Oh, never mind, it was Greninja. Oh, he's going to be doing 50 to me now. He thinks he's a tough guy, huh? Oh no, please get tails. Haha. That was a nice try. So, he's probably going to get his Dusknoir out. Leave that on the bench so he can spread the energies. Not the energy, spread the damage. Because with his Dusknoir, if he wanted to, he could move this 10 for my Empoleon, 2 of my Piplup, or Frogadier, and look at that damage I have now. I have 60 damage, which isn't too bad. I can still survive another 2 hits from a Greninja. And I have my energies. Don't need to use that. Don't need to use this. I could Sycamore. That's not going to be good, though. I'm going to give this Muscle Band to another Piplup. And I don't think he has any EXs on his team. So I'm going to give this Piplup Water as well, because he only needs 1 to attack. I could Energy Retrieval, but I think I'm just going to Sycamore. I could throw this up there, too. But it may just help him in the long run. Whatever. Let's see what happens. Now, before I Sycamore, let me Dive Draw. Discard something I was going to just discard in the first place. And I'll get rid of this Professor's Letter. What do I draw? 2 cards. A Level Ball. Awesome. So now with this Level Ball, I'll be able to get myself another Froakie. Just increase my bench. Now my attack command's doing 70, I believe. Yeah, I think it's doing 70. And I could Skyla, but what would I want? Nothing. So I'm just gonna Sycamore, try to get a Greninja so I can evolve my Frogadier and some water energies. And I get another Froakie at least. I could red card, but he would like that. And I'm just gonna use Ultra Ball. I'll discard the Suicune because I already have one and I don't think he runs EXs. And I'll discard the red card because I've discarded too many water energies. Give me this Greninja right here. Get Greninja. I'm going to evolve him. And then I will use Water Shuriken. I'll discard this water to place 30 on this guy right here. Should I though? I'm gonna be doing 80 to him. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it to him. So next turn I can knock him out. And now attack him for 100. Oh, what? Why did it do so much? Oh, it's Pokemon in play. I'm so stupid. See, I've never really used this Empoleon before. I could have knocked out this Greninja. But, I guess... Oh, I win. I've won, guys. If you guys notice, I could just attack him, kill the Greninja, and then he'd bring him out. Or I could, with Water Shuriken, do 30 to his Duskull, knock him out, and then kill the Greninja myself. He's got no other Pokemon, so he loses. Or I can draw this out and be sort of a dick about it. But I'm gonna Water Shuriken the Greninja because I think it'd be, some... What the hell just happened? Select a Pokemon and move the energy to. Cancel. What? What's going on here? Pick an action. Oh, and I lost it. I lost the ability to use Water Shuriken. That means he gets an extra chance to survive. That's wonderful. Yeah, that's great. I hope he appreciates it. I'm gonna give this water to nobody. I'm just gonna keep it in my hand. And Shauna, try to get some other Greninjas out here. And attack him, man. He's probably thinking, well, this guy's an idiot. I guess he didn't have a water energy to kill my Duskull. But I did, and I don't know what went wrong there. So if this guy wins, never mind. If this guy wins, now I just have to attack, but I'm gonna end because now I'm being a little bit of a dick, helping him out here. All right, and I'm just gonna attack command and just end his suffering. He's got no bench. You get a Prinplup, and I win. So you guys kind of got to see how the deck ran. It did pretty good, but once again, it was kind of obvious I wasn't facing the best player. But hey, maybe I'll upload an actual video tomorrow of me facing somebody who's a bit better. I mean, I did go to practice, but at least you guys got to see me make the deck and try it out. I do want to buy some more packs because I do want a Mega Blastoise EX in real life. But yeah, just thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I mean, right now I have 8 subscribers. Yes. I have 8 subscribers, but you know, everyone counts, and I appreciate every person that watches my videos. And you know, in case you guys ever need anything, or you guys have a question, and you think I could help, you know, just send me a message. I do check my messages. I know YouTube likes to bury the message list. Like, I can't even find it anymore. In fact, I even sent Tyler Plays a requesting if he can give me a shout out, and in return I can make him an intro since he doesn't have one, or we could work something out. But he hasn't replied, and I don't think it's because he's a bad guy. I mean, I'm subscribed. I like his videos, but I think it's just because YouTube likes to hide its messages. Like, I honestly had to look it up on Google how to see my messages. But that's enough of that. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much, and stay tuned for what more I have to come.